Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Ralf Rangnick speaks about the impending departure of midfielder Nemanja Matic. Speaking in his pre-match conference ahead of the visit to Liverpool tonight, as quoted by the club's official website, Manchester United interim manager Ralf Rangnick spoke about the impending departure of midfielder Nemanja Matic at the end of the season. Last Friday, Matic took to social media to publicly announce that he would be leaving the club in the summer after spending 5 long years at Old Trafford. The Serbian said that had decided that the current campaign would be his last with United. Rangnick reacted to the news by saying that he had spoken to the midfielder on a Friday evening before the game, and although there was an option in his contract to renew his deal, the player opted against it and has decided to go elsewhere in the next chapter of his career. Rangnick believed that despite Matic's impending exit from the club, the player would put all his efforts into giving the best possible performances, and that whenever he has led the Serbian play, he has done well on the pitch. Matic is perhaps the only natural defensive midfielder we have in our squad, which means that his exit in the summer would force us to look for other options to replace him in the transfer market. Our midfield has been a weak point in the team for the past couple of years, and yet the club have not made any moves to sign a quality defensive midfield star. With Matic departing soon, perhaps the Red Devils will be forced to dip into the transfer market and look for options. Whenever Matic has played for us in midfield, we have looked more structured and stable on the defensive side of things. His experience has played its part in this. However, at 33, his age seems to have caught up with his legs, and he has not been the same midfield enforcer we knew him to be earlier in his career. Sevilla sporting director reacts to Anthony Martial's latest injury. Anthony Martial suffered an injury for Sevilla against Real Madrid and had to be substituted after 40 minutes. The Manchester United loanee was not having a great game, touching the ball just 8 times. Sevilla ended up losing the match 3-2, with this the second time Martial has gone off injured in the first half during his time at Sevilla. He has just 1 goal since signing for the club on loan in January, and Sevilla are aware the deal has not worked out. Sevilla sporting director Mufc has acknowledged the move to bring Martial in has not been a success, but he is glad they tried it. He also suggested it was not a big cost financially in terms of wages, with an agreement struck with United. Mufc told us, "He has been injured for 8 games. It was a risky bet, but less expensive than what people think. We thought it was time to do it. His performance has not been excellent, but it has been good because he makes those who play around him better." There is next to no chance of Sevilla looking to buy Martial permanently. The way it's looking, a big fee would be required, and his wages. Martial will return to United in the summer, with the Red Devils tasked with finding a new buyer for the forward. The Frenchman is still United's number 9, but this is a shirt which can be expected to be reassigned sooner or later, regardless of whether Martial is moved on or not. West Ham set for summer battle with Newcastle over Dean Henderson. West Ham and Newcastle United are reportedly 2 of the frontrunners to sign Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson this summer. That's according to a recent report from The Sun, who claims the Hammers are the latest side to join the race for Henderson, who is expected to leave Old Trafford at the end of the season. Henderson has struggled for game time at United, which has been echoed by the fact he has failed to play a single minute for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer or Ralf Rangnick this season. Looking for a way out in order to reignite both his domestic and international career, the 25-year-old, who has hopes of representing England in this winter's World Cup, is believed to have multiple suitors chasing his signatures. Since making his professional debut, Henderson, who has enjoyed loan spell with Sheffield United and Shrewsbury Town, has gone on to feature in 170 matches in all competitions, racking up 71 clean sheets along the way. Fabrizio Romano says Manchester United will not announce Erik Ten Hag as their new manager today. According to football journalist Fabrizio Romano on Twitter, Manchester United will not announce Erik Ten Hag as their new manager today. Ten Hag is currently in charge of the first team at Ajax Amsterdam. The Dutchman is inching closer to becoming the next permanent boss of United. At the moment, the Red Devils are led by Ralf Rangnick, who has been appointed on an interim basis until this summer. Whatever happens with regards the Red Devils League finish this term, Ten Hag is looking more likely to succeed Rangnick in the summer and take over. Romano confirmed that it was only a matter of time before the club announced the appointment, with the timing of the news dependent on the final agreement with Ajax. The journalist also revealed that the two clubs are in talks about bringing Michel van der Gaag as Ten Hag's assistant in the coaching staff. While contract talks are being prepared to land the 52-year-old head coach, he has a clause in his contract with the Dutch giants that allow him to depart if another club pays out €2 million. Ten Hag's imminent arrival at the Theatre of Dreams will surely excite United fans, given his stellar record in Holland while in charge of Ajax. He has led them to back-to-back league titles and multiple cup competition during his tenure in Amsterdam. Ten Hag will walk in with high expectations from him of his impressive managerial CV, although it remains to be seen how he will get on in the Premier League. He has never managed outside of Holland apart from Bayern Munich's B team, and the English top fly is unforgiving of new players and coaches who fail to adapt to the physical and fast-paced nature of the game. RB Leipzig set the transfer price for Manchester United transfer target Christopher Nkunku. According to Bild, Manchester United have been told what it will take to price forward Christopher Nkunku away from RB Leipzig in the upcoming summer transfer window as the English look to bolster their attack. The Frenchman has been in hot form for Leipzig this season, putting in dazzling displays on the pitch in the Bundesliga and in Europe. He has turned out to be one of the most consistent players in the German side, which has taken his stock up in the transfer market. Man United are on the hunt for an attacker ahead of the new campaign, given how dismal they have been in front of goal this term. The Red Devils will face competition in the transfer race to sign Nkunku, as AC Milan are also interested in securing the services of the 24-year-old as they prepare to play in the Champions League next season. Both clubs will have to shell out quite a bit to acquire the Frenchman in the summer, as Leipzig have set a price of around £54 million for interested sides to snap him up. In the event the Red Devils are willing to pay that amount, he would become the 6th most expensive signing in their entire history. History has shown us that not all our recorded transfers have managed to live up to their price tags. However, Nkunku could help the Manchester side make the transfer fee they spent on him totally worth it. A speedy and energetic player on the pitch, the forward has the kind of qualities that incoming new manager Erik Ten Hag is looking for in his stars. The RB Leipzig player could prove to be a great addition to Ten Hag's new look side in the summer, as the Dutchman looks to make his mark at Old Trafford from next season. The France international's price tag may prove to be an issue, although it may be worth it if he continues his performances from Germany and England next term. Manchester United interested in a shock move for PSG defender Sergio Ramos. According to Vigaches, Manchester United could make a shock move for former Real Madrid star Sergio Ramos. The Red Devils have emerged as one of the parties that are interested in signing the former Los Blancos star. He played an integral part in the backline at Santiago Bernabeu during his time with the Spanish Giants. The 36-year-old is one of the most decorated players at Real Madrid, winning 4 FIFA World Cup cups, 4 UEFA Champions Leagues, 5 La Liga titles, 2 Spanish Cups, 4 Spanish Super Cups, and 4 UEFA Super Cups. That being said, his time at Le Parc des Princes has been less than favorable, with injuries rolling him out for a major chunk of the campaign. The Spaniard has only managed 8 appearances for the French club across all competitions this season. Is it worth the gamble? Well, players like Thiago Silva have shown their worth with stellar defensive display despite being in their late 30s. While that may be true and Ramos certainly has the mentality to push us in the right direction, his latest track record with injuries sticks out like a sore thumb. We have already purchased Rafael Varane from Madrid last season, but his tryst with injuries have seen him mostly sit on the sidelines. Harry Maguire has put into many poor performances since making the switch from Leicester City, and Eric Bailly's performances have blown hot and cold in the last couple of seasons. Hence, it's evident that the Old Trafford outfit does not need to recruit suitable defensive options, but a risk with Sergio Ramos seemed too close for comfort at the moment. we could thus look toward younger and more promising options to fill in the position of centre-back at Manchester United. With Erik ten Hag in a strong position to become the permanent manager of the club, it will be interesting to see how the defensive conundrum at the club is solved. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.